This is getting ridiculous, A. It's over for you. It is time for you to reveal yourself. Who are you? Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun, dun dun, dun dun. Oi, it's me, your sister, Yasmin Drake. Seriously? An evil twin? Ugh, what a played out trope. This is stupid. I'm leaving. What? You can't just leave like that. Get back here. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're finally taking a look at the Bratz Rock Angelz 20 Years edition Yasmin. So I ordered her in October, I do believe. Here is her. Oh, sorry, her barcode's all covered up. I tried ripping that off, but it wouldn't come off. And I also already popped off the top of the box, so ignore that. Anyways, I ordered her back in October. She was the last doll of the year I got in 2020, so I got her on New Year's Eve, but of course I was busy that day, so I didn't film her review that day and whatnot, and I'm just finally getting around to it. As you can see, we have an original Yasmin here to compare with. She doesn't have all her stuff, but we get to look at the differences. So, give me a minute, we'll get her out of the box, and we will take a closer look. Alright everyone, we have Yasmin out of the box, so let's go ahead and take a look at what she comes with. We get a silver Bratz star cone. We get a poster with the same artwork that is on the back of the box. Oop, somebody's dead. I just knocked her over. There it is. Bratz Rock Angelz. She's done for. But that brings me up to the Rock Angelz stand. This one feels a lot better than the Chloe and Yasmin ones, or not Chloe and Yasmin, Chloe and Jade ones I have. It feels a little bit sturdier. It's still the same like hollow plastic though, and it still has the chip in the same spot. So that's interesting. Oh, I should also note that she also smells like the other two, where they have a weird pencil lead smell. I don't know what's up with that. I don't think Holiday Felicia or GCADS Yasmin smell like that, so I don't know what's going on there, but it is alarming. So she also has her red guitar. Zoom in on there. We have lots of little painted details and a rose decal, as well as a black pleather strap with some white stitch details. The guitar feels nice. Looks like the original, I think. I've never had the original, but I'm sure it does. We also get the mic stand, of course, with the red microphone on top, with the black details. Super detailed, of course. It's all electroplated, so it looks really, really nice. And then we have her second outfit over here. So we have a black Rock Angelz top with a red pleather skirt. The top is dirty for some reason. I don't know what's all over it. We also have a pair of sunglasses with some snakeskin detailing, a pair of red metallic hoop earrings. There is 3 bracelets, another necklace, a red flip phone that is also electroplated, and a red bottle of nail polish. I'll put this outfit on her in the end. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our doll. Okay, so Yasmin has green eyes in this line with a black smoky eye. It's a little bit lighter on the top and then darker on the lid, with her mole, of course, red blushing, and some very saturated pink lips in this release. The lips are a little large. Mine look a lot better than a bunch of them I've seen, thankfully. Let's go ahead and bring over the other Yasmin to take a little look at what has changed. So, hold up, let's see if I get them. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. So I think generally the eye shape is the same, of course, with the new UV method. It's a little more clean cut as opposed to like how this one's a little fuzzy because of the spray method. The eyebrows look pretty much the same, although you can see there's a little bit of like lining where you can tell they pressed it on top of her eyebrows, which is a little unfortunate. Glitter placement is a lot better on the old one, and the old one has better lips, obviously. And like I said, she's just a lot more saturated than the original. Like, you can see the original is a little more muted in colors, but the new one is like in your face, hi, I'm wearing pink lipstick, you know. As far as hair goes, it is pretty much the same. Of course, the new one has a little bit longer hair. Zoom out a little bit. How's that? That's not a good thing. All right, like I said, the new one has longer hair and it is nylon as opposed to saran. I don't mind the nylon. I actually think it's I've become a bit of a nylon supremacist these days because I think it is nicer, holds up nicer, styles nicer, softer, and doesn't have a, there's some sarans that just have this weird texture that I don't really like, but yeah. So Yasmin has a white hat. I almost forgot about the hat. There is little painted studs. The original also had painted studs, so I'm not gonna knock them for it, although it is kind of a strange choice when everything else has real studs. But I mean, I guess the studs don't really stick to the pleather really nice. This is pleather. Thankfully, Yasmin's hat does not have any printing, so it looks pretty much identical to the original. And then there is some black stitch detailing. It's pretty nice hat. All right, so she's wearing a pair of silver hoop earrings just like everybody else. It's just the standard hoop earring. And then she has a black pleather jacket. This pleather, as you can tell, is really shiny. It's a lot thinner than this one's pleather. They're pretty much the same though, although the other one's like really worn out, so you have to ignore how worn out it is. But they look pretty identical. I think the backs look the same too. All the stitching details are in place. It looks like the belt fastens with some Velcro. I don't know why I forgot. I just be forgetting words, y'all. Oh, it looks like this one doesn't have a belt. This other jacket does not have a belt, so I guess it's missing that. But all the stitching details are there. This is a much thicker pleather though. It does feel a bit nicer. I don't mind the thinner pleather because, you know, it allows for better movement, but I wish, since we were going that route, I do think, once again, a missed opportunity to give us the articulated arms, especially because they're playing guitars. It just would have made so much more sense. Also, if you look at these Yasmins, you can tell that the new Yasmin, of course, has the new Yasmin skin tone. So this one is a little more gray undertoned as opposed to this one that is a little bit more lively. She's a little more orange, but she's not orange to the point where it's distracting like the 2018 Yasmin. I actually quite like this new skin tone because she looks a little more alive and not dead, because she kind of looks like a zombie now. But that's fine, you know, it's whatever. And then we have a black choker necklace thing. It kind of like wraps down into an X. My first time owning this. I was always missing this piece, so that's pretty exciting to have that. It fastens in the back with some Velcro. And then, as you can see, the belt has a real buckle. And it's a legit belt, as we found out. We have some white collar moment going on. And then underneath her top, we have or her jacket, we have a white tank top. It's like a ribbed shirt, you know, like those shirts that I don't want to say the name of because I don't understand why they're called that. I don't know. It's a weird name for a tank top, but you know the type of oh my gosh, the type of tank top it is. Sorry, people are messaging me and I'm getting like really distracted. It says Rock Angels on top. We have a red rose, and then it fastens in the back with Velcro, of course. Once again, we have all the really ugly legal information right there. And as you can see, she has the new head, as where Yasmin has the old head, of course. You can tell the difference by the stamping. But honestly, I mean, I guess side by side, she doesn't look as flat as like Chloe did. I feel like maybe she is. Maybe I'm just delusional. Like, I almost thought she had, that's why I opened her originally, like before the review, is because I thought she had the old head, and I was like, wait a minute, something's off, but no. All right, let's move on to her pants. All right, looking at the girls side by side, the pants are almost identical. This one appears to be more of a darker gray toned denim, as this is more of a navy toned denim, but all the detailing is the same. They feel the same, so that's nice. All the stitching detailing and the red glitter is obviously on the new one and is not on the old one because the old one is very worn out. But here are her pants. So they're just a regular pair of denim flares. They have some white stitch detailing. There is a real chain on the side, and we do Velcro in the back. And if we lift those up, we can take a look at her shoes, which are also the same. Yay. I mean, the shoes are kind of hard to mess up. Let's be real. Although they look a little more shiny. I don't know because mine's old or not, but. So we have a pair of black boots with some red straps. Oh my god, I can't think of these words. Straps with some silver buckles. They do look a lot more shiny than my old ones, but I don't know if my old ones are just very old or what, but it's not a big deal. I don't mind things looking shiny. And of course, Yasmin has the belly button instead. All right, so I'm gonna get her out of this outfit and we're gonna put her in the other one and we'll do a final thoughts. All right, guys, we have Yasmin in the second outfit. We can zoom up, we can look at the differences. So as you can see, the new shirt is a little more cropped and we have more, I guess, larger cuffs, just like the other shirts we've already seen. Oh, as you can see, this Yasmin's not in her original body. Oops. And then the skirt's pretty accurate. Honestly, this is definitely a cheaper pleather than this one was. This one's a little bit thicker. It does fit better, as you can see, although on this body, nothing fits anyway. So, you know, tomato, tomato. But one notable thing is that this one has a ribbon. You can see that underneath it, holding it down, whereas the old one has like a full-on set of mesh underwear type of moment. If I can get it, there we go. It's not mesh, but it's a full piece of fabric as opposed to a literal ribbon. And this is the case for all of the new skirts that I have, at least. I don't know how Roxy and Sasha are, but I assume they're the same. So because of this, it doesn't fit as well, obviously. I know my friend Joshua went and sewed one of these onto it and it fits a lot better that way. I don't really understand that choice. I don't understand a lot of the choices for Rock Angelz because the budget should have been there. I don't know. Like, it feels like they weren't given a lot of budget, which doesn't make much sense to me considering this is a reproduction of one of your like flagship lines. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's a very important line, okay? So it's just weird to me that they don't seem to have as much thought and care put into them as like the first edition Repros did, or Felicia, or the GCDS dolls. It's really strange how Rock Angelz just seems to be more of an afterthought than anything else. It's weird. Oh, we can see like the print's a little bit different too. It's placed differently. It's like stretched out a little more. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for Rock Angelz Yasmin. Let me know what you guys think below in the comments. I don't think she's too bad for what she is. I think, once again, the price tag is not my favorite on these dolls. I don't really think they're worth the $36. They're more $25, especially with the bodies we're getting and all the issues with quality, and the clothes aren't like super amazing. The pleather, like all the other dolls that have pleather from MGA right now are so much nicer. It's really beyond me why the pleather is so thin and cheap feeling. Like Rainbow High and OMG has a nice pleather, so I don't get it. But hopefully they end up fixing these issues. I did just see pictures of the new Roxy and Sasha, and they looked nice. So maybe Chloe, Yasmin, and Jade will get fixed. I can put Chloe and Jade over here too. Finally have Chloe, Yasmin, Jade here. I was lucky enough to get like decent dolls, but even then, like my decent ones are not anywhere near as pretty as the originals, except maybe Yasmin. Yasmin looks pretty spot on, honestly, other than the lips. So I don't know. I just hope issues get resolved. It really saddens me because Rock Angelz is very nostalgic to me. And I wanted them so bad as a kid. I had them all, like the originals at one point. I had like all of them. They were mostly complete. I was missing like Sasha's belt and Yasmin's necklace, and that was about it. Oh, and the guitars. I didn't have all the guitars. And I sold them off at one point for some reason. I don't even remember why. I had a phase where I was just selling a bunch of Bratz. But anyways, rant over. Let's manifest that they get better in the future. Maybe then I'll get another Yasmin and swap out my other Jade and Chloe that you guys saw in the other videos. They're not very cute. But yeah, so rant is over. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and follow me on TikTok. I have more LOL stuff to put on TikTok. So that's a lot of fun for me. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.